is a Fox 10 News Alert.
And welcome to News Now. We start you off with this news alert. A police chase in Baltimore, Maryland. You could see as police continuing to follow this suspect here, and it looks like that bumper is about to fall off at any moment right now. So we'll continue to follow this here for you. These live pictures coming out of Baltimore. This chase has been going on for the last 10 minutes, and you are watching this all unfold live right now. News Now, as we do take feeds from all over the country. And remember, when breaking news does occur just like this, we have you covered. Now joined by our very own Ron Hoon with this update here. Wow.
Yeah. So, Mike, you actually started watching this a few minutes ago.
Yes.
And I'll tell you one thing. I actually kind of like the approach of Baltimore police here, where they are right on this guy's tail. Look at that. So the guy's like, okay, well, I'll try to pass on the other side of the dump truck. They're like, fine. We'll go we'll go left. You go right, we'll go left. We're going to keep following you.
And look at that bumper.
Oh, it's any second now.
Any second, that thing's coming off. And you make a good point there, Ron, because when we see chases out of L.A., it seems like they pretty much give them, the free range to go for as long as you want.
Yeah. I mean, I know they've got it covered from the air, but you just never know when, at any moment. There's half of the bumper right there.
So there's the half of the bumper. When is that other part going to fall off? And look, at people are just getting out of the way now. They know that some crazy situation is happening. Can you imagine you're in your car and you see in your rear view this guy just coming in at you?
Well, see, so you would see the police lights right behind you, and you'd see right there, for example. And people are doing a pretty good job of pulling over and making sure they get out of the way as quickly as possible. Look, there's a guy, for example, right in traffic. Did you see that?
Yes.
He kind of swerved as much as he could. Obviously, you know that when you've got an emergency situation, you got to get out of the way of that vehicle. And we have, in Arizona particularly, we have a move over law. It still blows my mind to be driving around and seeing people who don't obey the pullover law when there's an emergency vehicle right around. He's slowed down completely. But is this some kind of game he's trying to play?
And it looks like that the police just went right in there.
Boy, they didn't waste any time.
No, they got him right out of there. Ooh, the car's still rolling here. That's a scary situation too. But look at that takedown by police. The car is out of control right now. And hopefully this doesn't...
that poor guy. He was in the wrong place at the wrong time. Wait a sec.
That's good.
Hey, he backed up just in the nick of time.
He did. Wow.
Okay, now that's great police work. Look at that. Boy, they pulled that guy out of that vehicle fast. They got him down on the ground. You had a half a dozen officers right on top of it. There's, meanwhile, life goes on.
Life goes on.
There's somebody moving across with a baby stroller. But wow, that was pretty tense, Mike, for about between 30 and 60 seconds.
Yeah, can you imagine there? Oh, wow. I mean, that was very aggressive what the police did. They took the chance, and it paid off.
Let's count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 police squad cars. Those are the marked cars. Some of these may also be unmarked vehicles, unmarked police cars as well. And you got more and more law enforcement showing up. It's unusual. We don't see a lot of this out of some of the cities on the Northeast.
No.
Right? I mean, when's the last time we saw one next door in Washington, D.C.? I don't ever remember seeing one.
No, this is very, very rare. And the early reports out of this story here is that the suspect had a stolen car. Usually those are the cases why these pursuits start. But yeah, you're right. We always get these in LA, and then sometimes I've had a couple in Houston, Texas, but never out this far east. Interesting.
Yeah.
Let's show everyone just moments ago. If you're just coming on to News Now, welcome. Happy Friday. And we just wrapped up a police chase out of Baltimore, Maryland. Let's show you just moments ago how this all came to a very dramatic end. Take a look at this, everybody. So this was just moments ago. You could see that bumper there was, on the fringes.
Yeah. Now, did you see what first took that part of the bumper off, Mike?
No.
When it first came loose, it was just all of a sudden, boom.
Yeah.
I mean, you never know. You could even just go over a speed bump. Something obviously happened where a portion of it came loose. So Then you see, look at that officer. Boom, there's bravery right there. Huh?
Yeah,
Now,
look at that.
you got to
Look at
believe
that.
every police force has got a system in place when something like this happens. So, and then look at the quick thinking by this particular these two police officers.
Very
They're like,
key.
come on, you get out of the way. And we thought for sure, oh, that guy's going to get it.
Oh, I know. He was going to get a little bump there.
Unfortunately, he's going to be the innocent bystander here who gets a crunched up car. But no, the vehicle just kept turning. I was actually focused on him, which, by the way, he got out of there as quick as he could.
Oh, yeah.
I was focused on the vehicle. Did an officer actually jump in it and start to turn it and swerve it away?
I
I'm not
think
sure.
so.
Okay.
I mean,
Yeah.
but wow.
Yeah.
So let's go back out live here now as the live aerials continue to go for us right here. And look at the scene that is happening in this area of Baltimore.
Yeah. Well, so we presume that they are going to have traffic shut down in that area.
Yeah.
You know, it looks like there's some kind of a ramp near there as well. You see, you've got that curving lane. So whether or not this is, it looks like it's in kind of an older neighborhood.
Yes.
You know, you get a lot of, as you do everywhere on the East Coast, you get a lot of those older 2- and 3-story brick buildings that all look like they were built, you know, 80, 90, even 100 years ago. And in this neighborhood, boy, there is still some, I think, a little confusion here as police try to sort through everything. It does appear that there was nobody else in that stolen car.
That's
We didn't
good.
see police pulling anybody else out. We didn't see anybody jumping out of it as well. And there's a kind of a wider view of this neighborhood in Baltimore with one of the police choppers flying overhead. I don't know, we may, take a look at that. That's kind of interesting. They're showing that it's very near. That football field would indicate it's got to be very near a school.
Yeah. And this is, you know, just past 12 o'clock right now, their local time. So it's a lunch hour situation.
Yep.
Out of Baltimore. And
Yep.
And can you imagine if you were in this area and now you're seeing all of this pretty much circus going on?
Yeah. Yeah, that's exactly right. And, you know, so a football field that large would indicate probably a high school.
Yeah.
That is right in this area. And we're hoping to get, you know, for folks who might be watching us, here's the thing with News Now. We're on Fox 10 Extra. That's cable channel 9, but we're also online. On our website, which we have people all over the world that watch fox10phoenix.com, and then we're also streaming on YouTube.
Yes.
So we have multiple ways that people can watch us, and we know the vast majority of you are right here and watching us on TV on Channel 45, cable channel 9, now called Fox 10 Extra. But for the folks who might be watching, you know, let's face it, nowadays you got a couple of options. You have 3 options. One is you go to your TV set. The other is you go to your laptop or desktop.
That's true.
And the third is you just go to your phone. So there could very well be people who are watching us back in the Baltimore, Washington area because, I mean, we do it all day long for you. We've got the coverage starting in the early morning hours and going right through the noon hour and into the nighttime as well. Just everything that breaks. Who knows? 5 minutes from now, there could be another breaking story that one of our affiliates is covering in a different part of the country, and we'll take you there as well. That's kind of the beauty of this system that we've got now online and on television.
Absolutely there. So much going on in the world of news here that